What brings us this afternoon here on our minister is the exportation of 5,400 cartons of military uniforms and related accessories. It will be in form of two air consignments. This is the first one. Another one is expected later in the day. All is a product of the Bubu policy. In 2017 March, the government of Uganda came up with the Buy Uganda, Build Uganda policy and the amendment to the PPDA law that allowed for reservations. What reservations did was to give opportunity to Ugandan entities that are operating here in manufacturing to be able to supply to government. Since then, $20 million has been invested by NITIL to grow capacity. Now, among other things that we have grown is the capacity to be able not only to supply armed forces in Uganda, but also the region. We come here to say thank you to the government of Uganda because really, especially your ministry, has stood with NITIL in terms of supporting us on the business side. But we could not remain children at all times. We are here to show you, Honorable Minister, that we have since become of age to be able not only to supply you as the armed forces in Uganda, but also to supply the region.
So I want to thank you, Nyanza, and NITIL Nyanza, for being a very committed group. And I remember His Excellency the President also at that time directed me to escort the Vice President to Equatorial Guinea to Nyanza, NITIL Nyanza. And that was the beginning, I think. Yeah. And now we are seeing the fruits where the consignment is being loaded to Equatorial Guinea. So allow me, in a special way, to thank the government of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea for choosing to trade with Uganda. And on behalf of His Excellency the President, I wish to specifically thank His Excellency Obianga Nguema Mangwe, and who is the Vice President of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea, and who has been behind this strategic effort to link our brotherly countries in the sphere of trade and investments. I wish to retaliate that this type of cooperation is very central to transforming the respective economies for the mutual benefit of the African people.
Done.